Welcome to Inclusive Language and Forms of Diversity. These lessons will introduce categories of diversity in the context of inclusive language. Inclusive language respects and includes others, which means it doesn't offend or disregard them. It involves choosing your words intentionally and reflecting on what you say once you've said it, anticipating your listeners' feelings and acknowledging their experiences, and considering people from different backgrounds in your ideas, even if they aren't present. This can provide opportunities for a wider variety of people to join in the conversation and contribute their observations and ideas. Someone who uses inclusive language might be speaking about someone to a group of people and ask themselves, how might they feel about this conversation? Could they join in and feel comfortable being their authentic self? Being intentional about word choice means to think about what you say before you say it. The words you use to address someone in conversation can determine their willingness to participate. For example, asking a group of colleagues if they are going to bring their husbands and wives to a work event leaves out colleagues who aren't married or don't refer to their partners by those terms. Another way to ask this question would be to inquire about whether they're bringing partners or guests. With this one change in word choice, more people feel included in the question and free to give an honest answer. The term tone refers to the way a speaker's vocal pitch conveys emotion, and it can affect how, or even whether, listeners receive the intended message. For example, when you're tired or bored, your tone might be different from when you're excited, even if you're saying the same words. You can explore tone by picking a sentence and speaking it in different moods, such as angry, afraid, or happy. When you do this, you can take note of which tones sound the most welcoming. Using a gentle, approachable tone when you speak to others invites them to engage with you. If you express fear or annoyance when using inclusive terms for gender identity or sexual orientation, your tone can send the message that you're uncomfortable with people's differences and may hold some bias against them. The rising and falling of your voice or intonation can also impact your message when you use it to emphasize different words. Here's a sentence to try. You're an experienced associate. If you emphasize different words in the sentence, it can suggest different meanings. You're an experienced associate? This intonation can imply disbelief, as if you're questioning someone's qualifications. Or, you're an experienced associate. This intonation can imply that you're impressed by someone's qualifications. But context is important. If you're speaking to an older adult, they could also take it as an implication about their age. Tone of voice and behavior can reveal information, just like words. It's good practice to be mindful of how you use vocal pitch and who you're speaking to. Being aware of your word choice and tone can facilitate more inclusive language, which shows your respect for others.